Hey, my friend. Today we're going to be talking about what's working with Facebook ads right now when it comes to e-commerce brand building. Now, before talking about what's working, I'm also going to share with you what's not working with Facebook ads right now. And whatever I'm going to share with you is based on my experience of running Facebook ads myself since 2017. I'm not sharing this to brag, but I'm sharing this to let you know that I really know what I'm talking about. I'm not an expert, but there are a few things that I've learned. So I've spent more than $1 million in Facebook ads. So there are a few learnings that I've had myself. Then two, what I'm going to share with you is based on the brand that I run right now and all the ads that I see and what's working and what's not. And three, based on the people that I talk to, based on my coaches, based on different brand owners, based on our clients. So whatever you're listening to right now is based on a lot of proof. Okay. So let's start talking about what's not working with Facebook advertising right now. Now, the very first thing is that super professional creatives are not really doing a great job with Facebook advertising. You should have great creatives and great product images for sure, 100% on your website. But this is what you've experienced, that if you have super professional, good looking, beautiful, attractive creatives in ads, they're not really doing that well. Reason being that super professional creatives, professionally shot, they look like ads. And consumers are bored and they don't really like seeing a lot of ads because they're being bombarded with ads on YouTube, on Spotify, on Facebook, on Instagram. So consumers hate seeing ads. So if your creatives are like super professional and everything, professionally shot, yeah, it's good for your website, but it's not really good for your ads. I'm not saying they never test them. You can, but when you do the testing, you're going to realize that super professional creatives don't work that well, and something else is performing better right now. What is it? I'm going to tell you in a minute. So that's number one. Number two is with Facebook ads, going super laser targeted with Facebook advertising is not doing a great job. So I'm sure that if you've been running ads for a while, or if you've been following me or someone else, you would know that back in the days in 2017, 18, 19, like 1, 2 years back, there used to be a lot of targeting options on Facebook. You could go really niche, you could find a targeting option for pretty much anything. But lately, Facebook has removed a lot of targeting options, and they've done this for a reason. Facebook doesn't want you to go super specific, and Facebook wants you to give them room to test and to, let their algorithms find customers for you. So going super laser targeted is not really doing that well. So that's two. Three, if you test your campaigns or your ad sets precisely, your performance is not. If you test them at really low budgets, like $5 a day per ad set, it's not going to perform that well. You want to understand that if let's say you're spending $5 a day on an ad set for a specific audience, and then there's someone else who's investing $20 a day per ad set for the same audience. Facebook is a business, they want to make money. They would always give preference to the one who's spending more. Now, I'm not saying that spend $1,000, like that makes no sense, right? And that's not even sustainable. But if you test with really low budgets, that it's not really performing that well for Facebook, in the world of Facebook advertising right now. The question is that what is working really well for Facebook right now? Now, the very first thing is user generated content, UGCs. So imagine that I have this water bottle, this gray water bottle, which keeps my water cool or warm. And instead of a very, on one side, I get a very professionally shot photos and videos for it, and I run ads to it, and it looks really professional and looks like an ad. On the other hand, I just record a video like, hey, I've been using this water bottle for a while now, and it's really nice. It's really lightweight. It keeps my water warm or cool whenever I need it, and I really like it. And I would really recommend you to get it for your, for yourself, for your office or whatever. You see, so I kept it natural, and the kind of video ads or the kind of pictures that we see are performing well are the kind of pictures that don't look like ads. Imagine having a look at your feed, and when you look at the content of your friends and family on your newsfeed on Instagram or Facebook. Those kind of creatives are doing really well. We call these UGCs, user generated content. These things are performing really well. In fact, we've tested this out for our brand as well. So on one side, we see how our professionally shot images work, and on the other side, we see how our customer images work and how the pictures that we've taken ourselves work. So there's a massive difference. So user generated content is working really well with Facebook ads. Two is going broad or not targeting anything at all. So by broad, I mean that your potential reach should be in millions, 3 million, 4 million, 5 million, 10 million, 20 million, or just go broad and don't target anything at all. I know it sounds weird, but it's working really well right now. What this means is that Facebook is optimizing their systems, their algorithm to do the work for you so that you don't have to go crazy about this and you can focus mostly on the creative part. Ad copies also play an important role, but ad copies are not going to be that crazy because, when you're running Facebook ads or Instagram ads, everyone's not really going to have a look at your ad copies, but the creatives are going to attract the customer. So focus 80%, 90% of the focus should be on the ad creative. And yeah, you can write a nice ad copy based, taking inspiration from what you see around, what's working for other people in your niche. And three is a decent testing budget. So instead of going for a $5 ad set a day, you should go with $20 or $15 per ad set per day with 3 to 4 ad sets in your campaign. I'm not saying that spend 3 times the money that you usually do. Spend the same amount of money, but dedicate a bigger capital to spend in a day, and you can just close the ad set if it does not perform in 24 hours. So instead of just waiting for 3 days and let your $5 ad set spend $15 in 3 days and then deciding, so spend $15 in a day. This will give more room for Facebook to play, get you results, and you would know about the product and how well the product is faster. So yeah, this is it. These 3 things are performing really well on Facebook right now. User-generated content, broad targeting, and a $15 to $20 per ad set budget. I mean, this is just an example. If you can go more, go for it. You can go for $50 per ad set, but it solely depends on your margins. It solely depends on your startup capital. But $15 to $20 per ad set is like a decent starting point for you. If you're just if you're running Facebook ads right now. Hope this helps. I'm gonna see you in the next one.